Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Hit me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burgers, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, her ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican glide. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay. Anna, Brandon, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Headed out right. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for an Eagles.
Going to the ground again on 1st. They're working a couple yards past the line. There's Kenny Clark on the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup.
Starts to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. First down from the 42.
And an Eagles first down.
They give to Barkley, left side. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down. Working quickly here. On second down, here's Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Eagles first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
73.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. First down, a run with Barkley. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and
back to throw. Hurts. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's third down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Pass complete to Goedert. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
And an Eagles first down.
Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up their opening drive. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Quick slant, that's Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Prescott here from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Dak off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Rolling and takes a deep. That's caught at the 25. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Moving the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. All right, hey,
Prescott takes off with it. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Bigsby with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Hurts. That's low and bounces short of his man. This one misses the tight end. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Savon Rebel on the coverage.
Running left. This is Barkley. And on 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A loss of a yard.
On 4th down, Hurts. Short pass brought in. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down.
End off headed right, Barkley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Davion Clowney on that stop. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hurts looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Hurts on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
They go with Barkley here. Having gained up a handful there. Willie Cooker with the tackle. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Hey, 73. Don't touch it.
Hurts setting up to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got him the football.
Getting out to his left. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. 10 seconds to go in our half, partners. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Great. Trimmer.
Hurts now on 4th. He's gotten to his running back. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts, and they can try a field goal now before halftime. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Elliott connects there, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Bigsby with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
The 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Looking right, and he finds it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this case, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
To the ground with Barkley. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
And an Eagles first down.
63.
63.
First down throwing from Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Eagles first down.
Here's Saquon. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They go to Barkley again. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Barkley.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Eagles.
Going to run with Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 19 yards.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Design bootleg here. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Eagles' 2-yard line.
We're going to 54.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Yeah, here we go. I think 26.
There's another for him. And he will knock it in. The defense holds. Back-to-back stands at the goal line, and now it's third and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
26.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a fourth quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Bigsby with the return. Making some progress here. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
On first down, Hurts. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Eagles, first down.
They run it with Saquon. He'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Looking quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Hurts. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Hey, easy, 63, bang. Bang.
He'll throw it. Has it downfield, working the left. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Running right, it's Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
73! 73!
No gain on the play. Leads to
Back to throw. Hurts. On the move. Headed right. Well, that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Picked up of a few as he heads out of bounds. Eagles needing 4 points. 5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal.
73! Tiger Hornet. Great. Set.
Now to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Hey, Silver. Try left, Yeti.
Desperation time here. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have taken the lead late. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after. And now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You know what? A stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. He just did.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Desperation time here on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, bitch, we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope, and 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Sunshine and pleasant temps have led to a wide-open roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Let's go.
Love going to throw right away. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Red, yellow, green jack, black ultra. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Heck of a start for him here, Charles, on this opening drive, and they're doing it all through the air. That's 4 snaps and 4 passes so far.
I do think that there's an argument, Brandon, to maybe mix in a running play or two, but the way that these offenses are constructed, you can get that done with swing passes and checkdowns. The way they're throwing it, I'd keep pressing it downfield.
Ready.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 19. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 11-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Red, cycle. Needle blue. Check, huh?
Love now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Hurry!
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Loss of 4 yards. And it's
Hey,
first
Coonville.
down.
Blue striker. White. Blaster, 6. Hut.
Here's Love. He finds his receiver, Watson. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here's Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he's out right at the 25. First target, first catch, and a first down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
To throw is Prescott. Pass to the sideline, pulled in. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Misdirection's the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up a first down.
On first down, it's Blue. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver, penalty flag had to come out. Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 3rd and 2. Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And his kick here is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Let's go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ready.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Eagle blue. Here we go. Slide blue. Yep, black ultra.
Throwing. Love. He finds his man. Complete. It's Lee. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the double. Red, yellow. Set. Black, blue. 32. Plastic. 6. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Come on. White. Yellow. 43. Smash. Red. Ready.
Love. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
60 red. Fight. 97. Ready.
Again, it's Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the 3rd quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
Kill. Here we go, 47.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. And some room to run now. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards to gain there on the catch and run.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence the big plays are out there.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 12.
They need 2. Here's third down. Throwing. Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 10-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
6, Mega. Here we go. Red, 30.
Working out of the gun. Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Steel, black. Slice blue. Watch out now. 50, 10.
Love looking to throw it. A short throw to Musgrave. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
Pause red. Shoot, yellow. 22 needle. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. Touchdown, Packers! Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott to throw it. Gets it underneath to Blue. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays in order to move it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Prescott down. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Prescott. Trying to set up a screen for Blue.
And that's all about recognition right there because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
From the 30 on second down, Prescott. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up with Nate Hobbs. And the Packers have just about sewn up this foot.